Everybody, Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium here today on Monday, June 7th. Whew. I'm tired. So to kind of update you, I am doing this right now because I'm like, I'm going to pass out and then I know I'll be blah the rest of the day. So for what little energy I got left, I'm pouring it all into this. um Well, let's show you update. Look at how good Piper's looking. She has her unicorn in her tube and her floaties, and we finally got the umbrella and like my little. I love this. I love our little back right now so much. Um, so that Saturday we had to get up and be on the road by 8. Whew. And we were at the zoo all day with Cho's family from Las Vegas that I've never met. um, had a really good time. I enjoyed them a lot. They were in town because they were moving the mom and dad. Well, mom and step boyfriend, technically, or whatever. Mom's boyfriend. They're not married. When people get old, and people have been doing this with me and Cho, like I'm in the old category now. People just call him husband to me, but it's just what happens. So Cho keeps correcting me. So, anyways, it was really good to meet them and had a really good time. And but it was really, really, really hot. I was just drenched in sweat the whole entire time. I kept drinking water. I was like making sure, because I've passed out before. I don't go into the heat very much because I'm allergic to the sun. So I don't like know how to function in the heat. I remember it was when I was 16, the first year at Cornerstone, passed out, like like collapsed. UPS is here. Um, yes, that was a notification on my phone to let me know that the UPS is here. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I had passed out, had heat stroke. It was the grossest feeling ever. Other than that, okay, so that was Saturday. Sunday, we had to be at the cabin at noon. So, one thing about me, I don't know, a lot of people don't know me. For the past 7, maybe, I think, I don't know, I figured it out. It was 11 years. So, for the past 11 years, I have not been out to the cabin. There's like no reasoning to that. It's just they kind of stopped doing family stuff, and there was beef in the family for a little bit. It didn't happen. So anyways, going out there, and they got their cabin. My aunt is the one that owns this cabin, and it is all remodeled and it's beautiful now. um it was a great time. Sorry, right in this ADHD moment, I needed to get my plantar fasciitis ball because I haven't done this in a while and my feet hurt. And that's what I've been doing when I'm making my podcasts, is doing that. uh okay, so yes, had a great time, went swimming, paddle boating, had a nice little feast with everybody. My family from Colorado was in town, so that's why we got together. I really wanted to like hang out with them to kind of be like, hey, when I'm in Colorado, um, I would love to hang out with you. So that's all settled and good, and yay, adulting. Then today, waking up at the butt crack of dawn, um, to go to the bank and do all of the loan stuff, and that's all done. And now I randomly went to Ashland, so that was a 2-hour drive. Then went to Baumgars and got some stuff and saw my dad and my nephew and hung out with my nephew for a little bit, and then home. So I haven't chilled. And I have a mound of laundry to fold. I've already done the laundry. I just have to fold it now. And I am running on E. So, I don't know. Maybe me and Cho can do the laundry. I need a nap is what needs to happen. So that's all the update. Everything is going really good. Ducks and chickens are doing okay. It's just really hot. That's why we got this umbrella, hoping that it'll give them a little bit more shade. But honestly, I don't know what else to do. Like, I've given them ice. Uh, there's there's nothing I could do. The sucky part about this is that there's just no shade. Like, we don't have any shade here. So um we might have to be putting up a patio thing. Like, whatever. Anyways, so that's all of my update. I don't have anything else going on. No. Monday. So today, the astrology is the sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Taurus. We are committing to something on this Monday. We're letting go, making sure you're letting go of all the bad juju, guys. This week, hands down, the main thing, if you need to listen to me, is pay attention to your intuition. Make sure your thoughts are good. If you're having any bad thoughts or doubt or guilt, shame, any of that negative shit, put it in a balloon and send it away. Whatever. It cannot have any place here. Because this is an eclipse and a new moon, heavy fucking manifesting energy. Taurus moon on this Monday and Tuesday. Guys, it's a big deal. Please, if you are noticing that you're having anxiety, you need to be taking care of it. Meditate, get it out of there. You cannot have bad thoughts this week. You can't. So please listen to them. Okay, so the other thing that is going on is that today on Monday is the moon is conjuncting Uranus. So anything can happen, unpredictable stuff, emotions, whatever. Taking charge and kind of committing to something creatively is what the main juju is happening. Why is my chapstick not there? Oh my god. I think I put it somewhere else when we went to the zoo. But yeah, it is a good juju. We do have good juju about income, money, career, stuff like that. Tuesday, sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Taurus, and then later in the day it does move into Gemini. So I just want to kind of tell you, Gemini sun, Gemini moon, Gemini Mercury retrograde. And then just air energy, we have Saturn in Aquarius, that boosts that. So, and then just, I mean, I could go on and muted. Gemini North Node is the other thing, yes. So there's a lot of air, there's a lot of muted, there's just a lot. This is going to start to feel funky on Tuesday. So when the moon is in Taurus for the first part of the day, this is honestly, well, you can, it doesn't matter, whatever. On this day, if you wanted to do your eclipse stuff, like if you do tarot readings or if you do rituals where you burn stuff or whatever. I was listening to Namaste Today from Christopher Witecki, if anybody doesn't know anything about that. You should totally check him out on YouTube. He's amazing. But he was saying that he recommends and is telling all of his followers and stuff to be doing their eclipse witchy shit basically on Tuesday. So the eclipse and new moon is not until Thursday, but this eclipse energy is gonna fuck shit up. Remember, it gets really funky. Most of the time when there's like eclipses, I don't even do anything. I just like breathed and spit. So with me not doing anything, like I don't like mess with any energy. But good to know that we can do it on Tuesday and not have that eclipse energy. So in case you were wondering, that's what I'm doing. So I'll be writing out all of the things that I want to be manifesting. I will be also doing a tarot spread at that time. Okay, So, less eclipsey energy, but still very manifesty. This is, remember, we have Mars moving into Leo this week, so we have toothpaste times with Miss Mars and Cancer right now. And, Mars and Cancer, hella fucking moody, but random bursts of energy. But, so just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is Mars and Cancer that I'm feeling. I don't know why I've had more energy lately, but I'm getting these like bursts of like, and then I'll pass out and like fall asleep for a little bit, and then and then fall asleep. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, it is kind of cancery to do that kind of energy. The moon in Gemini is squaring Jupiter in Pisces. So good luck is going to come from using your intuition. So, like I said earlier, this is hands down the biggest thing that you need to be remembering. And making sure that you're watching your thoughts. This is a really good day for downloads. So, on this Tuesday, when the moon finally moves into Gemini, is we're going to finally start to get like, like those eclipse things. So one thing, if you don't know anything about eclipses, metaphysically speaking, I guess, is that when we have an eclipse, something gets eclipsed out of your life. So we just had a lunar eclipse, which is in your moon, so emotions. And then we have, why, hang on, my nephew. I'm in the middle of a podcast. Can I talk to you in a little bit? Okay. Lunar eclipse, that's your emotion. So unexpected, some kind of emotion, like this emotion stuff happens. So when we have a solar eclipse, which is what we're having this week, that is anything. So the lunar eclipse more than likely was emotional. So remember what I was kind of talking about with my, what the eclipse for me is like me kind of uncovering that I have PTSD and complex PTSD. Yeah, I think that's what it was. My brain just like farted that out. I have no idea what I was saying right then. So that, so yeah, who knows? I know that some people, I mean, I remember one time on an eclipse, I got fired. Um, it's just the eclipses come in and they're just kind of like in the way. Ah, you know, so really watch your thoughts. Don't get super emotional. Just kind of like take it, accept, adapt, whatever you need to say to do that. So, okay. But you'll start to see it coming Tuesday is the eclipse energy. So for Monday, Tuesday, the rune is, the R. Uh-oh. Okay. R is journey. Vato. Lost my pen. Here it is. Okay. Journey and communication. Wow. Every time I say wow, I always think of that TikTok. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. Oh, you're welcome. Hope you got that stuck in your head. Cho hates it because every time I say it, I'll like randomly start singing. Isn't it weird? I hope you guys are all weird like me. Like, I seriously walk around like quoting TikToks or like, I don't know. Yesterday, the funniest thing happened yesterday. I have texture issues, and especially when it comes to like temperatures and stuff. So I was really hot yesterday, and then I think I like showered. Yeah, I had showered and like everything was clean, everything was good, but my thumbnail. Oh, even talking about it. My thumbnail, like, oh my god, I can't even talk about it. Okay. I had like it scraped on something and I made a really weird noise. Like it was like, and Joe lost it. He was like, what the fuck was that? And then he was on this quest for probably like 30 minutes to try to find. He was like, I know that noise. You just reminded me of something. And he ended up finding it. That's that Scorpio and Mercury, man. He can find stuff. I give up. My Capricorn is just like, this is wasting time. Don't fucking care. But anyways, he he found it because it was a Bert Kreischer stand-up comedy thing where he talks about when he like got tripped, where a kid just like leg sweeped him and he tripped and knocked the wind out of him, and he goes, Herr. If you guys don't know who Bert Kreischer is, you're missing out on so much funniness. So definitely check him out because he's like my well, honestly, I think he is my favorite comedian now. Chris D'Elia is a dad now, and it's, I mean, yay, but he's not the same, and it's weird. Okay, oh my god, wow, tangent. Okay, this rune is concerned with communications, with the attunement of something that has two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate reunion that comes at the end of the journey, when what is above and what is below are united and one of mind. Inner worth mounts here, and at such a time when you must remember that you are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power, but rather to ask what constitute a right action. Ask through prayer, through addressing your own knowing and the witnessing of self, the teacher within, not intent on movement, to be content to wait. Ooh, that hit. Not to be content on a movement, but to be content. I just fucking lost it. Be content to wait. While you wait, keep on removing resistances as the obstructions give way. All remorse arising from trying to make it happen disappears. Wow. Oh, now I'm going to think of that all the time. So for me, this is kind of what's going on. So I don't even know when I did my podcast and when stuff happened, but the shed is kind of ordered. Like they have all of the information they want or that they need or whatever. I'm just waiting right now to hear from the builders. It's Mennonites that are building my shed. But because I don't like their door, I want to make a certain kind of window, and I want it to be neon pink. So I am asking them all of those questions to see if they will do it, and like I know that I have to like get it to them before whatever. So it's like I have the money now, but I am just stopped. Like I can't, and nothing is happening. I have not heard back from the person. I have not, so Mercury's retrograde, and I just have to stop. Like, let it go. Let it go. I sent her a text message today. I'm going to call her tomorrow just to kind of keep trying to follow up because I would like to like officially order the shed so I can feel like there's movement, even though I know it's not. There's movement on the last thing I need to do kind of a feel. But yeah, so there's that. So that makes sense why that's happening. That trying to make it happen thing disappears because we're in a stuck feeling. So the journey is towards self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than obstructive, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate any excess in your life. Material advantages must not be weighed heavily on this journey, of self towards the self. Stand apart, even from like-minded others. The notion of strength in numbers does not apply at this time, for this is a part of journey that cannot be shared. Well, if that, okay, so I don't know about you guys, and I don't know what it is in me or whatever's happening, but I definitely know that I am, like, the end of one cycle is happening and the beginning of another cycle is happening, and like friends are falling away, and like I don't feel as connected to people and whatever. Like my whole world is so different now. I went from having like 5 sessions a day, people in and out of the studio, friends everywhere, constantly at all times, being connected to my phone, talking to people, blah, 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 to now just like, do, do, do. I got a duck that I water. And like, it's fucking, it's so different. So I'm having little like spurts where it's popping into me where I'm like, am I lonely? Do I wish I had friends? I mean, obviously, I always wish I had friends, but like, I think it's just the missing of what used to be, which would be the past. So therefore, I need to look at it from a different perspective and honor it versus miss it, because missing is kind of bad energy. I don't know how else to describe that. And if you're like, it is not a bad thing to miss people. That's not what I'm saying. But what's the past is the past. In a different way, you have to categorize it in your head to kind of be like, I really enjoyed my time with them. Oh my gosh, I miss that. Instead of like, I miss them, they hate me. You know what I mean? Like the pity kind of thing. Okay, another of the cycle runes as Vaito represents is the soul's journey, and it has within it the element of joy, for the end is in sight, no longer burdened by what you have left behind. Whoa, if I would have just fucking kept reading. Heaven above you and earth below, you unite within you and support you on your way. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is, I will to will thy will. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of write, be patient. Focus on self. And self-healing. I know that that is absolutely nothing of what I just said almost, but I don't know what else to put in there because it's TikTok. All right, I'm changing up the Goddess card and we're doing the Keepers of the Light this week. I would like it to be a little bit easier. All of the astrologers say that this is a boring week, so even though, or not like a boring week, but a quiet week. But I hope it's not like it was like at the Humane Society or the nursing home when you say it's a quiet week, or that's when shit went crazy. Like they do on all of my shows that I watch. Like fire shows. Okay, Mahavatar Babaji. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Okay, so that's good. That's not any forward movement. Like it. Yeah, I'm gonna be so focused on like, come on. But we keep getting these. Have patience, Claire. Mahavatar Babaji. Soul expansion. All right. You may feel that you have retreated from the world recently. Maybe you have not been as active socially or spiritually, but this is a time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability into a sense of awareness that is created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion in the divine. Mahavatar Babaji is the yogic father and is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of your energy of your life. Okay, I'm going to read that last sentence again because this is exactly what this week is about. He's here to inspire that fire of union within you. Like, let's just talk about the fucking rune that we just had. As above, so below, as within. Like, that connection. It's the same thing. So that union within you so you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. So manifesting 100%. So this week is so big when it comes to like manifesting and whatever, but we have to do so much work. So it's going to be a harder week. We just need to keep making sure, checking in with our thoughts. Okay, I'm positive. Let's get all of these negative ones out. Like, start a spiritual, like, thing every day, meditate, or write down 5 things you're grateful for, whatever. This has to, you have to do something this week. It can be very chill, but you have to make sure that you are like keeping a positive mind state. Okay, so soul expansion. He's here. I'm just gonna write that last thing. To inspire. Within the union. Within. So you can under. Okay. All right. So that is pretty much exactly what is going on and all of that. As far as if you guys were looking into be booking any services or anything, you can definitely go ahead and do that. The shed stuff, I'm custom ordering it, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I really sat and thought about it of like, okay, I could just get this one and kind of deal with it and we'll figure it out. But it's just, no, I had my mind set on something. I want it that way. It's Mercury retrograde. Don't change your mind. You'll regret it. Just do it. Stick to the plan. So stick to the plan. And I am looking at a couple months probably. It sucks. It sucks really bad. And I'm really hurt about it, but I can't do anything about that. Like, this is the timeline. I manifested it on the last new moon, and now here we are, and it's ordered on this new moon, and I just have to wait. So, if you're looking to book any services, stuff is opened up just a little bit more. So, if you wanted to go do that, check out the link in my bio. Or clairvoyanthealing.com. Scroll all the way bottom, click book appointment. I would love to. Guys, I really want to be doing some medium parties. This weather is just like, I want to be outside and like doing medium parties with families and stuff. So if you know of anybody, let me know because I would love it. I hope you all have an amazing Monday, Tuesday, and I will check you later. Mwah.